That was Brian Tyler Cohen, and now we go to Larry Sparano with some commentary. Hey, how are you?
Oh, Kent. Brian Tyler Cohen is at it again. He must be getting his alleged facts from CNN chief propagandist Don Lemon. He says that Trump has the audacity to claim that people are dying in Chicago. Let me read you some of the real facts. Just last night in Chicago, 16 people shot, 3 fatally, 1 teenage boy died, included in that. That follows earlier this week 14 people shot outside of a funeral home in Chicago. Just this past weekend, 70 shot, 10 fatally. The weekend before that, 64 shot and 10 fatally in that weekend too. This new weekend is just beginning. So I don't know what Brian Tyler Cohen is talking about when he says that Trump has the audacity to claim that people are dying in Chicago. They clearly are dying, and it's increasing.
All right, but what are you saying? You think Trump is justified in his sending the people in?
I think he is because these cities are clearly out of control. Citizens are in danger, including peaceful protesters. And since the Chicago mayor and others are standing down, allowing this to happen, he has to step in.
Well, I don't know if allowing it to happen. I mean, I don't know if that's the correct word.
Well, Ken,
What about this point that
Ken,
St. Louis is the highest criminal, has the highest crime rate right now, and he's not talking about Missouri? Why is that?
Okay, I don't know if that's because, it's a southern district that maybe favor him. That's beside the point. The point is Tyler Cohen, is saying there's no claim that people are dying in Chicago. Something has to be done. Now, whether Trump should apply this equally, yeah, I agree. But you can't deny the fact that these cities are out of control now. And the mayors and governors are not stepping in.
Well, I don't know if I agree with that. I don't know if to say they're out of control. I'm not
Well,
sure.
well, considering the stats that I just read you, which is verified fact, how can you say that they're not out of control?
Well, I don't, okay, maybe you're right. Maybe you're right. I'm not sure. Maybe you're right. I mean, so what's your point, though?
My
That
point
you
is
think
that
justified?
Trump is correct in stepping in because the governors and the DAs
I,
and the mayors
I,
will not are standing down and they're tying the hands of the
okay,
police.
I think it's an issue of states' rights. I mean, I think the states have to deal with it, and I think he cannot go, should not go in when he's not wanted, when he's not asked to come in.
Look,
And if
he's responsible for the welfare of the entire nation, not just certain political constituencies. Now, I talk about states' rights. I'm surprised you even bring that up because, as you know, civil rights was held back by the Southern claim of states' rights when they were trying to block the desegregation of schools and when they were trying to keep intact the segregation system. That's what they
right.
were claiming states' rights for. So, I mean, I find it somewhat ironic that you're bringing that up as an argument.
Yeah, but I think what I'm trying to say is that I think he is abusing his power. I mean, it ultimately gets down to that, and he's going to be investigated by the inspector generals,
What?
as they announced yesterday.
Look, he is not the first president to do this. Eisenhower, when Governor Flaubus was trying to block the Little Rock school desegregation, President Eisenhower sent in the federalized National Guard after Arkansas Governor Orville Faubus earlier called in the state National Guard to block students from entering the school. So President Eisenhower, who was a conservative Republican, he wasn't a wild guy, he was a commander-in-chief, the U.S. invasion in Normandy, 4-star, 5-star general, all that. He called in the troops. What he did was overrule the governors calling in of the state National Guard. So it's clearly
So
been done time and time again.
uh, you don't think this is just a ploy on his part to politically help his chances at reelection? You do or do not think that that's the case?
I do think that this will work in his benefit, and he knows that, and that could be part of his motivation. But beyond that, something has to be done. These cities are in turmoil, affecting all the citizens and citizens' rights. This is a civil rights issue for the people in these cities that are being affected by this violence. So he has a right to do this as president. Political motivation aside, The issue is whether somebody has to step in and whether he, as president, is authorized to do that. And from my reading of the Constitution, from the Insurrection Act, posse comitatus, he is allowed to do that.
Okay. All right, sir. We'll talk next week. Take care.
Okay. Talk to you then.
Bye.